Hello everyone, this is Tracy Newman from the Navigators Tarot, here to bring you the energy report for the masculine at the moment. Now, my cat is talking to me, I don't know, probably wants to be fed. Anyway, let's have a look and see what's going on for the masculine this week, masculine energies. So when I talk about the masculine, I am talking about the energies on the earth plane and within each and every single one of us. It is not about gender and we will see exactly where the masculine is at this point in time. Okay. Union energies. Wow. And a new beginning on taking action. This is very interesting. This is totally different from last week. Tower is falling. That's what's hidden. There are these tower energies that the masculine is going through. Masculine energies. Yeah, interesting stuff. There's still the challenge is really just to, well, actually, there is this rest recuperation stage that the masculine is going through. The masculine's actually been doing quite a little bit of work. He wants to come into union with his feminine, but still is requiring quite a lot of work, inner work, and it is requiring a lot of rest, recuperation on his part. But they're coming into peaceful energies, giving up the fight. Happy days, because last week they were not going to give up for nothing. Kira, do you think you could just hop down? That would be great. Hop down. Okay. So, yes, also too, weighing up his options, starting to really look just how he's going to go through the changes that are required to move forward in this new reality that he's beginning to see. Interesting. So really different energy from last week, because last week he was clinging on like you wouldn't believe, but this week, no, he's actually recognizing just how important it is to come into balance, so that he can come into balance with his feminine and into union, because it is what he most desires, is to come into union with his feminine as he balances out these energies. But he's looking at his options and trying to understand just how that is going to occur. He knows too that there is more inner work to be done, because he knows that he cannot come forward to a projected feminine without first balancing out and recognizing his own divine feminine within. There is still a little bit of denial and untruth that he is clinging onto, but he is wanting to move forward from that. He understands that he can still get quite, well, actually, it's more an internal energy of, and that he's turning into himself. And I guess it's really a last bid to retain some form of understanding just who he was before he can transform into something new. But there is this propensity to still remain in those toxic masculine energies that has created the masculine that he is today, but wishes to change. He knows that there is no way that he can move forward into this new earth plane or move forward towards to balancing out his feminine without acknowledging the truth of who he really is, which is not the toxic masculine that has been portrayed to himself and others for a millennia. So he is looking at his options, though. So even though on a subconscious level, because I do think it is a subconscious level that he wishes to have some sort of reunion with his projected feminine, also his feminine within. He has looked at these options, and they're, but he's also recognizing that he needs to let go of any third-party energies. Even though he'd love to cling on to them, he knows he must change his life, and he knows that he must move forward with a newer understanding of loyalty to himself and his feminine. But he's coming out of that conflict that he did have and moving into the King of Cups energies, which is about loyalty, truth, and love, unconditional love and nurturing towards himself and others. So he is coming into King energies. There are literally no knights here, so it's a wonderful thing. He's moving from knight energies into divine masculine king energies. And here we have the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, he is beginning to change, shift and change into more beautiful, loving, kind energies that is required to become the king. So it's about temperance and balance, and that's what he must find. Temperance, balance. And he may have to go into hermit mode to find that. A lot of divine masculines now must go within to heal any remaining wounds that may keep him back, so that he can come into union with himself, with the balanced divine feminine and divine masculine coming in. So this is a union card. It can mean divine union between the divine masculine and divine feminine as a projected couple. However, what he really needs to do is to find that balance with his divine feminine within. And that's exactly what is happening with the masculine at the moment. There is this propensity to cling on to the old world, but he knows that he cannot stay there and knows that eventually he must come into union with his divine feminine within before it can ever happen on an outer level. And so it does require some healing. So it's a good idea to go within, find that divine masculine part of the self which wishes to remain clinging to the old 3D matrix world structure, and find where we now must let go, let God, and remove any toxins from our life. Anything like a third party that is keeping us trapped and hemmed in to this 3D matrix world. Thank you. All of us now. It is required that we shift and move away from the 3D matrix of the word I'm looking for. It's literally just moving away from, what's the word that I'm looking for? It just escapes me, but anything that keeps you back, anything that keeps you clinging on to old toxic ways of being, that's what we have to let go of. So we are all going through this death process because we cannot give birth to our new world and new way of being before we let go of past and let go of these old dying matrices that are keeping us back. And we have the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, which is about nostalgia. The masculine is very much nostalgic, must actually go. He wants union with his divine feminine. That is absolutely what he needs to do. But of course, he must go within and remove any fears of commitment that he may have to himself and or others. And so to do that, it requires going within and letting go of and healing any wounding from past relationships or any wounding from his past at all. So that's all I have for the masculine. Yes, King of Cups again, and justice and balance. That's what's going on. And you know what's really interesting? That is also going on within in our outer world. Justice is actually occurring. And in this patriarchal world, which is very, very masculine, it's interesting that it's also coming up in our masculine reading, that justice is occurring. Fantastic stuff. So it does mean that the masculine does have more work to do, and that's okay, because there is this movement forward. We have the Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles, which is about movement forward, very definite movement on a physical level, on every level. The Moon and coming into truth. He will have to go within. This is very, very deep, deep inner yearning that he has to connect to his divine feminine. So, yeah, going on at the moment in the masculine world. Okay. I hope that makes sense, and I shall see you on. Bye for now.